In Singapore, assets of the deceased doesn't automatically walk out of the bank's door and go into the beneficiary's account. There has to be a process. Someone has got to do some work. So, letter administration is a court order. Without a court order, the administrator cannot collect assets from the deceased. And this court order is so important that if you go into the bank and you tell the bank officer, this is my mom, this is my birth cert, my mom died, I want to collect her assets. What would the bank officer tell you? Sorry, I know who you are, but I still cannot give you the money. Do you have a court order? They're asking for this law, letter administration. So why is it stuck so long? So let's understand a bit more about the law. Because a lot of people are familiar with writing wills. You think that by writing a will, you're done. No, it's not done. You have to understand deeper into the law. So it's not like what you always imagine. After funeral, 3, 5 days, 7 days, straight away you can go and handle stuff already. In this case, after the funeral, everything is finished. For 1 year, 41 days, everything is stuck. If you have time-sensitive assets like investment, up, down, how many times already? Maybe once property cycle happened already. So I'm saying, what you always imagine to be efficient may not really be. So what is this word called schedule asset? If this is the first time you're hearing this, then let me share with you. To apply for a court order, you have to have documentation. One of the important documentation is this thing called a schedule asset, what you own. Because the law, nobody knows what you own unless you tell someone else. So for husband and wife, sometimes I also find that the husband and wife may not know everything. Or most of the time, the husband knows most of it, or the wife knows some of it, but together, they may not have the total picture. Am I right or am I wrong? So this thing called schedule asset, what does it look like? I show you. What it means over here is you got to write down the things you own, like properties, what's the address, and what's the valuation. This is a form you got to fill in. Your administrator or executor have to fill in. So if I do not know what Mr. R has, how am I going to fill in this form? So now for those of you who are here, you think about it. Between you and your spouse, who knows exactly what you have?